So yeah, we're gonna go capture a commie because Vector got into it with some crazy tanky bitch on fucking Tumblr and crazy tanky bitch. If you see this video, let me just remind you: in 1967, a Polish mercenary was asked what it felt like to take human life. He said, "How the fuck should he know? He only ever killed commies."
Oh god.
Like so, yeah. Like, congratulations. How's it feel to be fucking devoting your life to a fucking system that fucking failed before most of
And
us were fucking born? Okay.
she obviously loves genocide, so go back to 1942 if you like
Well,
killing
shit.
people so much.
Hey man, it's like I mean, shit. Now, I'm just gonna go out a little here, Vector. Fucking commies are worse than fucking fascists, and like, okay, wow, goddamn, this video is getting demonetized for sure. I mean, not that it's monetized in the first place, but fucking, okay, because A, fascists are entirely straight up about what their system is, they don't try to sugarcoat it, and B, fascists don't really fucking try anymore. It's like three fucking weirdo edgy boys fucking in a fucking shitty forum circle jerking, It's like Nazi Germany failed and everybody was like, well, yeah, that was a bad idea. Fucking commies are like cockroaches. They just keep fucking popping up every 5 years.
Goddamn anarchist.
Yeah, that's the problem with
Sergio
communism. It's,
Vincenta.
it's an
He ain't
ideology
even
you can't
American either.
fucking kill.
Did you know he was gonna kill the governor
And it's
if
killed
they
more
didn't find
fucking
him out?
people than
And
fucking
who
Nazi
convinced
Germany
how
ever
many minds
has.
he poisoned?
I
Talk
mean, how
of
many
that
people it killed is one of those
collectivist
things that like
nonsense.
is depends on how
Stopping
you
this
debate. Although it
bad
has
now
like
is what the
definitely
law
killed
was
more than
made
Nazi
for.
Germany. I mean,
Ain't gonna be easy though. I heard he's
I mean, shit,
bedded in
fucking
deep with a
Chairman
bunch of
Mao
these
fucking like killed
zealots.
like 80 million people in the
Oh,
fucking Great Leap Forward or
and he's
whatever.
a former
Oh
military
yeah, and nobody
sharpshooter
talks
too.
about him because
Which
it's
and back
racist
to my
because he's
points, as I mentioned just before I started recording,
My brother,
Chairman
liberty will
Mao
be
was a fucking
shackled at all
pedophile.
costs.
Look it up. I'm not
That
making it up.
is how government works.
No, this is not
I
some kind of
used to
fucking
use this
right-wing
rifle to fight
conspiracy.
for them, but now it is turned the other
you're
way.
racist. I can't
Whatever
believe you.
happens,
Oh my
we
god,
must be strong.
you're canceled, babe.
Ugh. I ain't racist. I hate everybody equally.
I don't know.
So I can't capture
I
Sergio Vincenza, dead or alive. Yeah,
I
what were you gonna
detest China for like completely like non-racial or political reasons. They are one of the top #1 producers of foie gras.
I
Yeah,
also
China.
hate China.
So yeah, China, I'm coming for
I
you and
feel
your
like we
foie
should.
gras factories.
I feel like we should dismount Vector. See if we can take that.
Probably.
See if we can take out that guy stealthy. It's probably gonna go horribly wrong because stealth in this game is
I mean,
kind of broken.
I can bump his ass off with a sniper rifle.
Yeah, never mind. That already failed. Fucking hell. Go, close the gap.
Close the gap. Get back. Attack!
Yes, that was an Inspector Earl reference.
Oh, no bad communism. Bro, how about you shut the fuck up? Come down here and
Hey,
put
they're
these
coming from
goddamn
our.
handcuffs on.
They're coming from our rear.
Oh, he's picking up on me.
I got the one behind us.
I
You know, they're
dropped the one
bunched up
flanking.
there, Victor. I'm gonna try fucking using a Molotov on them because, yeah.
I mean, I could always just like throw a shitload of dynamite.
That sounds
kinda
like
what
a fucking.
Boom. Dead.
Did you get the one
Bad
coming up
hillbillies.
behind us?
I'm working on it. They're everywhere right now.
Yes, I can see that, Vector.
Yeah, I'm putting a rush on the building. All right, I'm there.
Okay, gotcha. I'm coming up also.
Come here, you son of a bitch.
You got him?
I lassoed him. I'm gonna hog time now.
Alright, I'm getting my horse up.
All right, he's packaged up with a little bow and everything. Come on,
No.
some bitch. Get up.
So this week's episode of The Boys had a dude whose superpower was that he had like a really fucking long dick that he had like fucking hentai tentacle control over, and it was glorious.
That's incredibly awesome. Like, I want one, and where can I get one? He's on.
Yeah, I mean, he died after like 2 minutes. Like, he wasn't the most important character.
Damn.
But it was funny, like, because, like, the dude's just leaning against, like, a fucking door, the giant fucking tentacle fucking, like, comes around and strangling him, and then they kill the dude, and it, like, fucking retracts into the dude's hand.
Damn. What kind of fucking shit are you watching? Damn.
Dude, The Boys is awesome. Don't you have Amazon Prime?
No, I don't. I'm a normal person with normal Amazon. We stopped getting the benefits from fucking Prime. That's why we shut off a membership. Like, yeah, it'll be like, you know, that we used to get that, like, you know, 3-day shipping or whatever. Now we don't get that at all. It's like standard shipping.
Dude, Prime still fucking works fine for me. Like, I still get, like, fucking 2-day shipping.
Yeah, we don't. They're like, no, you're gonna pay, like, for Amazon Prime and Prime shipping, but, like, it's only
yeah,
gonna
no,
be,
so
like...
if anybody watching this video is going on about how Donald Trump is destroying the Postal Service, you're a fucking moron. Okay, the Postal Service has been suffering for well over 10 years, and there's, like, you know, a situation that strains the Postal Service going on right now.
Considering that the Postal Service is now, like, a second-rate mail system comparative to, like, say, UPS or FedEx, yeah, they're suffering all on their own accord.
Okay, any and all problems the Postal Service has, they brought on them fucking selves.
I mean, I fucking buy stuff from a company here in Missouri. It's like 2 hours up the fucking road. I had it
So
mailed
this
to me
guy's
because I don't
fucking
want to drive
horse
2
fucking
hours.
cut me off, so I fucking got thrown from it. On the plus side, the bounty survived.
Alright, I'm coming to give you backup. Yeah. I'm running like a lot of interceptions. Fuck, go back here because there's like 6 guys on there.
Okay, yeah, like I said, dude, I crashed, but I'm good now.
Tons of bitches. But, you know, every time I buy from this company, for some reason, the United States Postal Service is like, oh, we need to send this package to 3 other states before it will come to you. And I'm
dude,
like, you could be here in like 2 days.
Fine for me. I don't fucking know why Amazon Prime hates you.
It's not even Amazon Prime, it's just the USPS. Like, I buy stuff from, like, Midway, you know, Midway USA, and Midway, if you're ever watching this, I love your company. I buy stuff from there all the time. And Midway, like, they're, like, right up the road from me. Like, the 2 hours up the fucking road. And I'm like, yeah, I could feasibly drive up there and get it, but it'd be, like,
I mean, if we're
expensive.
giving shout-outs to people who are never gonna watch this video, Phil Nordyke, I love your books that are the oral history of the 82nd Airborne in World War II. Please fucking do the 325th Glider Infantry Regiment next.
Surprised you brought him in breathing. More mercy.
Yeah.
We have weird fucking shout-outs.
There's your money.
I know. But, no, or Midway, like, I mean, it would just be, like, 2 days at most, I feel like, for it to get to the house. Because it is, like, just right up the road. I could see it, like, one day it gets shipped to, like, a main mailing hub in Springfield, and then it gets shipped down here. The thing is, though,
also,
is that...
conspiratorial here, since we're talking about the postal system and how Trump tried to destroy it, has nothing to do with it. It's like, did you see those things on all those fucking Trump early mail-in ballots that they fucking found thrown out? So, it's like...
Oh yeah, wasn't it a bunch of, like, military votes, too,
Oh,
from what I understand?
It's like, yeah, nothing to see here, folks, you know, the fucking, it's like, nothing to see here.
Yeah, they really just said, you know what, the gloves are coming off on this one. Alright.
Yeah, fuck them.
and let people fucking vote the way they want to. Goddamn. Oh, there's a collectible over here.
Where is it? Let me see if I can find it too.
It's
can just
right
throw some
here
collectible
in this
shenanigans.
little chest. I
That's
think.
pretty cool.
Yeah. Right there. It's a pair of earrings.
Yeah, and also, since with the amount of Joe Rogan references we made before, I totally approve Joe Rogan's offer to fucking moderate the presidential debate. That would be glorious.
It would be. Everybody gets microdosed on DMT. Could you imagine Donald Trump on DMT?
Now, I mean, Joe
That would
Biden
be
on
such a...
DMT would be like scary. I feel like.
You watch it?
Yeah, it would be scary for, like, any of them, but simultaneously the most fucking funny thing I have ever seen.
No, it's like I can just picture like Joe Rogan ask him. It's like, but have you guys ever tried microdosing DMT? And Donald Trump just gives the fucking bullshit blowhard answer. Like, of course It's like I've microdosed all the DMT in the world. It's the bestest DMT ever. It's like they some shit, and then Joe Biden just gives some really fucking bizarre answer. It's like
He's
like
like, yeah, you know the thing, the DMT.
I used to microdose DMT with my boy Corn Pop all the time. Right after we were done, like the kids pet my hairy legs.
I got me some cornrows. Oh my god, could you imagine Joe Biden with cornrows to try and get, like, the black vote? It'd be so fucking offensive.
Oh
I can
God,
see
that
him
would be...
doing it too.
Joe Biden, if you see this video, please, for the love of God, never get cornrows.
I mean, he fucking got up in front of a bunch of fucking people and started bumping Despacito on his phone for
I mean, this is
begging
the
for the
man
Latino
who...
vote.
This is the man who said that like, you ain't fucking black if you don't vote for him.
What?
Look it up. I wish I was making it up. Like, he told, like, a group of people that anyone who doesn't vote for him isn't actually black.
That's incredibly racist.
I know it's racist as fuck.
Why, Biden? Why? Why you gotta be like this? God, what a moron.
Perfectly maintained. I love to see that.
Oh god, I can buy every gun in the entire fucking book, and I don't even know which one I would want.
Wait, let's see how fucking what your level is now, you dirty tryhard. Oh, you're still under me.
I didn't put that much time in on it last night, so...
I mean, in fairness, you don't really, like, need to power level that much more. Really, the top tier stirrups are the only other thing you really need. Like, I mean, it would be nice to get, like, the fucking recipe for dynamite arrows or some shit like that, but it's not necessary.
Yeah.
Like,
no, I was playing the shit out of Destiny.
How goes Destiny?
Oh, it's going good. I get a bunch of exotics.
I'll probably get on it later. I still need to beat Shadowkeep. Where we will just
we
will finally discover the mystery of Eris's eye hole gang.
Like, you could play with my my old redneck friends. They're great.
Unlike Mike, I probably won't get scared away by them.
Oh, what was funny is I was kind of wasted last night when I tried to join my Destiny crew, and I kept clicking on the wrong party because I was trying to find their party, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I kept clicking because there was like at least 4 of them going on for some reason that I could join, and I kept clicking on Mike's party.
Oh God,
And I would pop into Mike's party, and he was like, it was him and this other person called Midnight Pony or something with a My Little Pony profile picture. And I was all like, I think Mike's hanging out with the brony.
Mike, if you see this, as much as you annoy us, like, we don't actually hate you. We just think you're annoying, but we're totally judging you for hanging out with bronies.
Do you like having sex with little pink horses? Please tell me you don't.
Dude, I've heard some, like, do you ever, like, go on, like, those weird-ass fucking My Little Pony-type forums and shit? Like, the dude talking about, like, fucking, like, cutting fucking fuck holes in their fucking, like, My Little Pony plushies and shit like that.
Oh my god. I used to be friends with a bunch of people who converted to, like, bronyism and pegasisterism, which apparently that's what you call a female brony. I know more about the My Little Pony fandom that I really wish I hadn't. And I'm like, I am no longer friends with any of these people,
I
obviously.
mean, there's a lot of fandoms too where they're all pretty fucking weird. You know, like we've discussed before, how 90% of fandoms, but most of like furries and shit, most of them are actually all right. It's just a fucking weird hobby. But then you got the fucking weirdos who ruin it for everybody. Bronies are just kind of weird in general. I mean, they're adult men fucking going on about a fucking kids show marketed to girls.
Yeah, and like or adult women as well, because you can't forget Pegasisters. They're totally a thing, and yeah,
Oh shit.
it's fucking disturbing. I don't know why. I was educating fucking Dwayne, a 60-something-year-old like combat vet, grew up in like the 60s and 70s. I was like, yeah, do you know what bronies are? And he's all like, what? And I'm like, you know what My Little Pony
It's
is,
time to go
right?
down that fucking rabbit hole, man.
Yeah, and he's all like, yeah, I know what My Little Pony is. And I was
Not
like,
gonna
well,
lie,
have
that's one
I
of
got
those
a
things,
fucking
like,
story for you.
I mean, it ain't quite as bad as, like, fucking some things I've had the misfortune of finding out. Like, when I found out what a fucking map was, I legitimately felt fucking dirty.
Yeah, the politically correct term for a fucking pedophile. Oh, it's like you can't even say pedophile anymore, because that's like saying the N-word to all pedophiles, you know?
Which, by the way, on the off chance Tony the pedophile sees this video, you know who you fucking are. We all know who you are. We all know what you fucking did. And, yeah, I know at least 20 people who are planning on taking you out back and beating the shit out of you, you sick bastard. So, you best disappear.
Yep.
Which, did I ever tell you about Tony the pedophile?
No.
Tony the pedophile is this dude who, fucking, before the lobby closed down due to COVID, used to just hang out in the lobby of McDonald's like 6 hours at a time before we got rid of the fucking playpen. Yes, guys, I work at, anyone who doesn't know, I work at fucking McDonald's. I'm a loser. Fucking deal with it. Anyway, though, Tony the pedophile fucking used to, like, fucking sit in the lobby like 6 fucking hours at a time just watching the kids in the fucking playpen.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's
Which,
that's really fucked
But
up.
yeah, like, he has a history, though, of asking, like, fucking 12-year-old boys to jack off for him.
What the fuck? Why isn't he in prison?
I don't know. I think it was a case of, like, they couldn't, like, it was one of those things where on one case they couldn't, like, prove it, another case he, like, cut a deal or some shit.
Fuck. That's disgusting.
Yeah. But yeah, he was still coming even though we, fucking got rid of the fucking playpen. And, like, just
Yeah.
sitting there, like, 12 hours at a time, which he says he's good now. He says he found Jesus. It's like, dude, wanting to be a fucking pervert priest does not mean you fucking found Jesus, Tony.
Damn. Well, I guess we all know who to lynch. Fuck.
Mm-hmm. And before anybody says that was racist, he's a fucking white guy. He has one of those really, really fucking Polish last names that has like 6 unnecessary Z's in it.
Yeah, consonants. Jesus.
I love how you just know exactly what I'm talking about too. It's like, I know those types of last names.
Yeah, well, like, there's like a whole branch of my family that's like fucking Polish. My dad's like a first-generation immigrant.
Alright, alright. Let's deliver the moonshine.
What kind of sucks is like apparently like there's a whole arm of my family that I'll never get to fucking know because they were erased in the fucking Holocaust back in the 40s.
That's pretty fucked up.
Sophisticated, if you understand me. Take your time.
And shit, people probably think we're some kind of crazy alt-right Nazis listening to half the shit we say. It's like, no, we just fucking hate commies. It's like this fucking narrative that being against communism makes you a fascist somehow is the dumbest fucking thing I have ever fucking heard.
Well, if you're not a communist, then you're obviously a fascist. It's the classic. If you're not
it's a fucking bullshit either-or dichotomy. That's pretty much all the fucking left.
If you're not with me, you're against me. Okay, Anakin Skywalker. Jesus Christ.
Deliver the moonshine to the shaft.
Nice. I'm headed your way
Dude,
right
like, people
now.
still fucking, like, willfully ignore the truth in favor of narrative. Like, I've seen someone within the last few days repeating the fucking line that Jacob Blake was fucking just trying to drive away with his kids after breaking up a fight.
Yeah, well, you know, I mean, if he got the cops called on him by a black woman who had a restraining order against him
For sexually assaulting her. And, like, it's also
like,
too...
I mean, what about her fucking rights?
Also, as far as I know,
know,
those weren't his kids even. And, like, that was actually,
whose
like...
fucking kids were they?
I mean, they were her kids, but, like, he'd been involved with her, but they weren't his kids, apparently. But in fact, apparently, according to the cop's lawyer, that was the deciding factor in opening fire. Was she was freaking out because he was getting in the fucking car with her kids. So, you know, it's like, who wants to have a fucking high-speed chase with fucking children in a car?
Yeah, you can get their asses killed. Like, fuck.
Yeah,
I mean, like, what about her fucking rights? You know,
dude,
like
I
she
feel
was
so fucking bad for that woman. Like, you know how shitty she has to feel waking up every morning and seeing her fucking rapist getting made out into some kind of fucking martyr, like making fucking millions in GoFundMe and fucking football players wearing his name on their helmets and shit.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, that would just be fucking awful.
Which
Shit.
gotta give a shout out here to that one dude with the Pittsburgh Steelers when the rest of the team was pushing bullshit narratives and names of people apparently shot, like, that should have been shot by the cops on their helmets. He put the name of Sergeant First Class Alwyn Cash on his, who was getting up for a posthumous Medal of Honor, which is getting reviewed for saving multiple people from a burning IFV in Iraq in like 04 or 05.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, shit.
I mean, it's sad. He'll probably be forced to apologize for it at some point. Like a few years ago, he was like the only person who fucking stood for the anthem, and they made him apologize, which is depressing because like he actually is like a legitimate dude. Like he is a fucking veteran. He was in the army before he became a football player.
Yeah, well, being pro-military anymore is like, you know, goes along with the whole like, you know, ACAB thing or whatever.
I mean, these people are fucking... And then you get the weird people who are fucking pro-military but anti-police, even though they literally serve the same separate fucking establishment and literally have the same purpose, just police do it at home, military does it abroad.
The thing is that, like, I see the point. Like, I don't trust police officers until, like, I've given reason to trust them. Like our town police department, the only reason I trust them is because of how they handle shit. They have never once shot anybody in the line of duty, and they've had more than enough reason to fucking shoot
like,
people.
The cops here have, like, there's been a few shootings. Like, the one in town was a fucking old dude just fucking answers the door with an AK-47 and points it at a cop.
Yeah, like, no, our cops have literally been opened fire on by people who are, like, mentally, like, unstable. Like, people who have problems in this town, and they understand that these people have serious problems, and they just need help. And they're not really out to, like, hurt people, it's just they lose their shit sometimes.
Hey, heads up,
like,
Cougars
one
up
guy,
ahead.
got it. You know, like the one guy with the bow and arrow, and he not only, you know, I mean, tried to like shoot up a fucking Mexican restaurant with a bow and arrow because he was like flipping his shit. You know, he fucking actually opened fire on police once. He like broke into a fucking computer store in town, and like, you know, tried to kill the guy in there,
Yeah.
and then opened fire on police because he was like whacked out of his mind.
Off the top of my head, there have been 2 police shootings in this county that I know of in the time I lived here, and one like a county south of here. One was the dude who answered a door with an AK-47 and was fucking was going to for the charging handle when the fucking cop shot him. The other one was in response to a fucking fatal officer being shot in the face. Like, they cornered the dude in a fucking store and got in a shootout with him, which I'm sure there's some bullshit narrative, by the way, since he was a white guy and they took him alive because it was a leg shot. I guarantee you that either A, that shot was accidental, or B, that was the only fucking part of him that the officer who shot him saw. Like, leg
Yeah.
shots are not a good strategy that are not taught in literally any fucking school of shooting, military, civilian, or police in the fucking world. Okay?
No, it's not a non-lethal measure of killing people.
I
Like
mean,
your arteries are all
a
in
gun
there.
is a lethal measure. If you're pulling a gun on someone, you've committed yourself to use of lethal force. It's that simple, you know?
Yep. Follow through. That's important.
Like,
If
if,
you feel like it's gotten to that point,
like, especially, like, you know, which one of those things, if someone goes, like, give some bullshit answer if this video ever gains attention. It's like, look up the fucking, like, use of force continuum. It's easily available online. There are some variations from state to state, but the fucking police use of force continuum is easily fucking published. And you're allowed to, and they're allowed to fucking go one higher than what? Yeah! No! And they're allowed to go fucking one higher than whatever they're countering. Although obviously use of lethal force is met with lethal force. Although now we got
yeah.
this bullshit narrative though of people trying to claim that a fucking knife is non-lethal force. You ever see what a fucking knife will do to somebody?
Like Japan has more mass stabbings
Like,
than pretty much
Like
any other fucking country I know
I've
of.
seen discussions with like experienced fucking combat vets saying that the idea of getting into a knife fight fucking scares them way more than getting into a gunfight.
Yeah, like the
Because
knife not only does fucking damage going in, it does a shitload of
I know,
damage coming
plus
out.
you know there's things you can take to mitigate risk in a gunfight. Like the average cop or soldier is probably going to be better trained than the average criminal in that. It's like, there ain't much you can do to mitigate risk in a knife fight. You have no idea. You know, it's like, yes, there's techniques, but here's the thing, anyone going at somebody with a knife is probably pretty fucking nuts. You know, it's like fucking crazy person coming at you with a knife. Like, the first rule
Yeah.
of a knife fight is you're probably getting cut.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get hit, and it's gonna fucking suck. And so long as you can mitigate where you get hit, I mean, you'll increase your odds of survival. But you gotta stop the whole fight as soon as fucking
I mean,
possible.
you ever see any of those?
It goes
You ever see
on.
any pictures of knife wounds, dude? They're pretty fucked up.
I've seen some. I've experienced some fucking knife wounds before. It's not fucking fun.
I feel like there's a story here, but I shouldn't ask it since I'm recording and there's a statute of limitations on this kind of thing.
Like, I didn't actually stab anybody. I've accidentally hurt myself with knives plenty of times before.
I mean, that makes sense.
And I know what it's like. It fucking hurts, and they bleed like a bitch.
You know, people, like, we're to the point, though, where fucking people are trying to claim that like, you know, somebody coming at you with a knife or a fucking baseball bat is non-lethal. It's like, bullshit.
Well, it's like that whole fucking line of BS about that one kid, that one little black kid who fucking walked into a school that he was really upset with, and fucking shot up the place with a 5-shot Smithy and a fucking 12-gauge shotgun. And I watched the news say it was less lethal weapons. And I'm like, excuse me, 12-gauge shotgun in a hallway is the most lethal weapon I know of.
Oh shit, I ain't got any supplies to fucking flavor this moonshine. That's kinda gay.
Ooh, Madame Nazar is like right next to your camp.
That's pretty Gucci. I know, that's a stupid fucking narrative. It's, yes, a fucking shotgun is a less lethal fucking weapon now. The only way a shotgun qualifies as a less lethal weapon is if it's a fucking, like, police shotgun loaded with fucking beanbag rounds.
Yeah, I'm like something. It's quite a ride. You know, like, I mean, like, I'd rather take my chances in close quarters environment with the kid with the full-size AR-15 than a kid with a shotgun.
Yeah,
Like, the AR-15, I have counters for that. The fucking shotty, shit, no matter what I do, in that hallway, he's got me. The only thing that the shotgun has that the AR-15 doesn't is a more limited round supply, and I just have to wait till he ran out. But the thing is, by the time, odds are he'd probably hit me before he ran out.
Yep. I know, fucking bullshit narratives, man. Bullshit narratives.
considering a fucking shotgun will unleash, like, you know, devastation in a close quarters environment. I always keep my shotgun at the back door loaded with 1-ounce slugs. It's pretty much reserved for people's radiators.
Yep. Ugh. Riding back to camp.
Yep. I got a lot of shit for trips. Oh my damn.
That's pretty good, you sir.
You got like 20 deer pelts or something stupid on this fucking horse. Ugh.
Thank God. Please, stop this wagon and done.
You got it. I'm very glad to see you.
Luis, reward this person and be quick about it.
Yes, ma'am. Of course. Here, take this and thank you.
Yeah, because Japan has like some of the highest like mass stabbing rates. Like Japan doesn't get school shooters. They don't have guns really over there. But they do get mass stabbers, like knives.
Japan is
like,
a bad country. Is a weird country to fucking compare. Like they've been going on about Japan's shooting rates. Like I mean, they also have like a fucking one of the highest suicide rates in the world. Like their culture is fucking pretty alien to us. Like fucking workaholic, honor-bound bullshit. Like people in Japan are so lonely that like it's like people don't even hire hookers in Japan. They fucking hire people to fucking cuddle with them. That's how lonely people are in Japan.
And like Japan is like giving people money just for going out and fucking, like, you know, they're having kids. They're like, please, the population rate is declining.
Japan's suicide rate is fucking horrible. So is the fucking suicide and murdering the whole family. You know, fucking pulling a Chris Benoit is fucking horrible. Like that one's like harder to prove because allegedly one of the more common ways people do it is just take the family for a fucking drive and then just, you know, drive off the fucking cliff into an ocean or some shit.
Yeah,
but
no, I know. I know that they have like a high mass stabbing rate, and actually, like their mass stabbing rates are like generally 100% fatality. Whereas here in the States, you know, when you got a kid who loses their shit and goes on a school shooting, is you'll see a lot less fatality on percentage, you know, per whatever, because the knife wounds are a lot more fucking fatal.
Yeah.
And the thing is, ultimately, it's not like guns or knives or nothing that needs to be like illegal. It's fucking people just need goddamn help.
It's a fucking culture problem.
I mean, why are kids losing their fucking shit in these schools and doing this stuff? You know, like, did the gun tell them to do it? The gun is an inanimate object made out of steel and wood.
Crazy left-wing douchebags going on about like how like the second somebody buys a gun, they start hearing a voice in their head to murder somebody. It's like, goddamn, I want one of those guns. That sounds fucking fun.
And like fucking, it's like no, it's like they're unhappy.
You did bring a back to my boy Chris.
Yeah, no kidding. But no, and they're unhappy. They're being you know, fucking like beat up on and shit and being tormented. You know, it's like there's a reason that for them doing this. You know.
And it was like.
You know, if you see a school shooting and say this is why we need to like erase the Second Amendment, rather than let's get these kids the help they fucking need and to stop being like bullied and being fucking like treated like garbage in school, then you're an absolute fucking idiot.
So, I need to start working out. Ugh.
Yeah, we all do.
Yeah, but I need to because I'm like. Remember, I'm seriously considering going back to college and applying to the police academy, just because, A, it would piss people off. Which, by the way, that's how bad this fucking narrative is. That's legitimately had the opposite effect on me once I've seen the fucking truth.
Imagine you going back to college for your criminal justice degree and everyone there was all like cancel him. Cancel him!
It's like, college was fucking going downhill when I fucking quit anyway. Like, you know, which, by the way, if anybody from West Shore Community College sees this video, you people are lame as fuck, and the fact that you had an in-depth investigation based on somebody saying
Supplies are
something
looking healthy
moderately
right
rude to
now.
somebody at a fucking Halloween party is fucking horrible. Like, that's the dumbest fucking shit I have ever fucking heard.
Political correctness, man. It's important.
Which, I will say this, though. Professor Nagel, if you see this video, you are legitimately pretty fucking cool.
My two welding college teachers were pretty awesome. One of which I built a Viking helmet and axe for. The other of which taught me how to fucking how to convert old 1800s like black powder pistols to cartridge revolvers. So you know.
That's pretty cool. So this fucking deer fell off the fucking cliff that I killed. This is gonna suck.
Shit, there goes a rabbit. Got him. The fuck is that? The fox. There we go. I got him.
What the fuck? Where the fuck did that deer land?
I have no idea. Stick the rabbit on the habiboo. Or it gets no carrots again. You see, I use positive reinforcement with Prince Habiboo, whereas I use negative reinforcement with Cletus.
The legend of Cletus. We still need to just make that montage of you fucking shooting Cletus like 50 fucking times.
Like me crashing him and fucking like falling off a cliff and shit with him. It'd be fucking great.
Like, and you could just have like the fucking Jackass theme music playing in the background.
Poor Cleety. He's just a punching bag for the whole world.
Oh shit, that horse ended up, like, not horse, deer I ended up killing actually ended up being perfect, so that's Gucci.
Raccoon.
But no, then people, they'll like legitimately fucking, no, back to the point though, it's like, because I follow fucking Mike the Cop on Facebook, who is legitimately cool, like definitely one of the better, like, fucking, police YouTuber types who explains shit and tries to be personable about it. And like he was commenting on how there was like some kind of training opportunity available for police in the Detroit area, and then some idiot was legit commenting, it's like, why don't you guys go to diversity training? It's like, do you really think diversity training is actually gonna help you? I hate to break it to you, but if you're a fucking racist asshole, you're a fucking racist asshole. Taking a class on why you shouldn't be a racist asshole is not gonna make you a non-racist asshole. Right, Vector?
Pretty much. I mean, people are always gonna do shitty things regardless of what. I mean, whether they convert somewhere along the way and find God or some shit like that and realize, oh, hey, maybe I'm a terrible fucking person. That's gonna be up to them, not fucking diversity or Title IX trading. Or affirmative action.
Brings us to a point, too, by the way, that fucking... Like, here's the thing, people are bitching that police are held to too low a standard, yet you want to cut their budget. Like, you know what the biggest fucking problem with police and any kind of combat training is? That, like, they fucking have, like, no fucking training on how to handle somebody once you're on the ground with them. Okay? Fucking, like, okay, if you were serious, you'd fucking increase their budget so they could, like, fucking take Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or some bullshit.
Yeah, and do all that Jackie Chan martial arts.
It's like, no, it's like... Ugh. Back to hunting. But no, it's better though just to like do blanket cuts and fucking, and then bitch when the crime rate starts going up. I find that funny that like Minneapolis is already starting to like, we have no idea why the crime rate has suddenly started going up.
They have abolished the police and they're like, why is the crime rate happening? And I'm all like, bro, you literally just said the purge is now active forever.
I know, it's like, I know, you could practically hear the fucking purge siren in the background.
Oh god.
Is that you, Victor?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. Don't shoot at me.
I can't even hit you anyway. Oh, there's a bunch of them out there.
What did you find, sir?
There's a couple of deer over yonder. They're moving away. Though. That's shit. I missed. Hit one. Killed one.
Where are they? I don't see them.
They're way out there, like using the sniper rifle. I got them both, so.
Yeah, I see where they went down. Yeah, that was a long ass shot, bro.
Oh, we're on the open prairie.
But no, you know what is gonna happen from this bullshit? People actually are gonna become more racist from putting up with this shit. Then they're gonna bitch about how racist America is.
Yeah, well, it's like, you know, they're like, this, everything is so systematic racism, and I'm like, you're perpetuating systematic
you're
racism by
literally
claiming
fucking
everybody
becoming
is
a stereotype.
racist.
You're going after the completely wrong fucking thing. Like, in order to deal with systematic racism implies that a very fucking, like, fundamental, like, level, and must be dealt with at fundamental level. Fucking going after random street cops and burning down a fucking Target is sure as shit not doing anything to fucking help deal with any kind of systematic racism.
No, because, like, my area is probably one of the most fucking racist areas on the face of the earth.
Did these say, like, the town, like, one over from yours is, like, the fucking KKK capital of Missouri?
It's like, it's a clan hub, yeah, it's one of the few remaining clan hubs. And, like, the thing is that around here, people, like, you know, they used to be all like, oh, yeah, them dirty black people, we don't trust them, you know, and the thing is that, like, but over the years, they slowly just kind of been like, you know what, I may not, like, really much care for black folks, but I'm not going to be mean to them.
I'm in a really white area, but there's this annoying thing where, like, the black people who, like, the few ones that actually live here are all fucking cool. Like, the ones who fucking have been, like, relocated here from, like, fucking Detroit, fucking really, like, rub everybody the wrong fucking way. That's proving the point that it has nothing to do with color of the skin, it has to do with how you fucking act. Which, I will never apologize for fucking saying bad things about Detroit or people from Detroit, except for, if any of the Garner brothers who I am friends with hear this, and they're from Detroit, you guys are, awesome.
But no, and so, like, most people around here just kind of like, you know what, you know, maybe it's not okay to, like, say the things I think out loud, and I should just keep it to myself and try and be respectable. And the thing,
like, have either of us, like, how often have we actually ever said, like, the fucking N-word or something like that?
I mean, other than out of, like, complete sarcasm and making fun of people who are genuinely racist, not really.
Even then, it's like, and also, if I was gonna say the N-word, I'm a fucking hipster when it comes to my racial slurs, sir. I know all the fucking weird ones that never get used to.
You know, and so, like, people around here were really kind of, like, starting to learn that, like, you know, to come out of their, like, little boxes. And then 2016 kind of rolls around, and everything kind of, like, loses their fucking minds. And then they, like, people around here now have, like, reverted back to their old racist ways, and some people are even more racist than they were before.
Yeah, fucking hell. Yeah, 2016.
It's like you've created racism in the hopes of eliminating it, you know, by, like, racism is one of those things. It'll just naturally go away over fucking time. Like, it's just being bred out in the generations. Like Gen Z and millennials and stuff are probably one of the least racist generations.
Did you ever see that fucking clip of Morgan Freeman where he's like, stop calling me a black man, I'll stop calling you a white man. Racism will go away.
Exactly. You're just a person. You're a human being.
Which, on the very, very off chance Morgan Freeman sees this video, yeah, there's nothing really to say. It's just Morgan Freeman is fucking awesome, and I think everybody can agree on that.
And anybody who can't is probably got some problems they need to, like, work out with their mom and dad.
And There's a big fucking bug on my TV screen I need to kill.
Oh, no, that's a duck. I don't want to shoot the duck.
I will be back in 1 second.
Alright.
Amen to that.
Go on and get lost.
I don't need no new friends on the road. Get lost.
Dude, you remember back when Hollywood actually made movies that could tackle racism fucking well?
Yeah.
Like, other than, like, fucking one-dimensional fucking one? It's like...
Yeah, I don't know. Didn't they resurrect, like, Fresh Prince or something and made it, like, a really hardcore, like, drama instead of a comedy? And I'm all like...
That's the dumbest idea I've ever heard.
And I'm like, I liked watching Fresh Prince. It was pretty great show, I'm not gonna lie.
Pretty funny.
And like, you know, and then it did tackle a lot of like issues, but it did it in a way that wasn't like, you know, harsh or aggressive. You know, it was just a lighthearted way of doing it.
I mean,
now they're like, we made it a hard drama.
There's plenty of fucking movies that tackle racism aggressively that still, like, you know, manage to be, like, more nuanced. They have the shit coming out these days. Look at something like American History X.
I don't know, I can't imagine.
You ever see American History X?
No.
It's a legitimately good movie. Check it out. Like, there's a reveal near the end that's pretty unnecessary. That seems like it's trying too hard. But other than that, I definitely recommend it.
No, I can't imagine Will Smith like playing the part of Fresh Prince and being like super dramatic about it. Like everything is grave, and you know. And like, I'm like, no, Will Smith was like great. He was hilarious.
I know, this was before Will Smith started taking himself too serious, and also became a giant fucking tough.
Like, I don't even know if he's starring yet, to be honest.
No, did you see that whole thing where fucking Jada Pinkett Smith admitted that she was like cheating on him like regularly and shit, and he knew about it and was like cool with it?
That's really weird. And I kind of feel bad for him.
Hey man, it's like,
I suppose.
I mean, is that the most America circa fucking 2020 thing ever? Will Smith just that casually getting fucking tough?
I mean, anymore. I bet you if he probably had anything like negative to say about it, you know, or anything
exactly,
like that.
they will fucking, so like the media
Crucified
fucking lynch mob will fucking popped up. It's like, it's a fucking
don't
gross
slut shame her, and I'm all like, but if she's like lying to him and keeping it a secret, like if he's okay with it, that's one thing.
I mean, I think
like,
it was okay
but if
with
he's
it,
like
still
being
got
lied
fucked
to,
up, he's okay with it,
like, I mean, ultimately that's gonna be his choice. Like, but like if she was just straight out lying to him about it and like, you know, keeping it a secret, yeah, that'd be he'd have all the grounds in the world to fucking be pissed off about it. Now if like if he was like, she was honest with him about it and he was okay with it, like from the get-go, like,
well, no, like
I could see it.
No, like, I have very complicated opinions on Will Smith. Like, I always thought he was at his best when he wasn't taking himself serious. Like, I fucking hate I Am Legend because he, in a role that serious, just doesn't fucking work as far as I'm concerned.
I don't know, I thought it was a pretty good movie, although it was very sad when the dog died.
Let's be honest, everybody was sad when the dog died. What's your contingency plans if Bagel Dog gets turned into a zombie in the apocalypse?
I mean, I don't think that's gonna happen, but you know. Because, like, she'll have too many, like, little MAC-10s strapped to her to be turned into a zombie. She'll go down fighting if it all comes worse to worse.
That's right, he tacticalized his Bagel Dog.
Like you'll just hear like the Doom 2016 soundtrack as she's like on a mountain of corpses, spraying zombies with her Mac 11s and just like, you know, being like, remember me for who I was.
Like, get him, Bagel Dog, get him!
Attack! Get back! I'm doing this in reverse again, god damn it.
I'm not gonna lie, I almost bought an Instructor Earl Drum Titties t-shirt once.
That's awesome. What did I just shoot? What is this? A great prairie chicken. That's weird.
Yeah, I have no fucking clue what a prairie chicken is. I mean, like, I've killed them in this game, but I still don't know what they actually are.
I don't know, I've just shot one out of the sky, so...
Close the gap! Get back! Attack!
I'll take whatever I can.
The fuck is that? Whitetail. Ooh. I've heard of them.
What is it, boy? Did Timmy fall down the well?
Timmy's doing crack cocaine? God damn, why didn't he tell me? I want some.
Also, shut up, Crips. I don't care that you hate my doggo.
Yeah, like, I don't know why, I was like, I got my little bagel dog, and then I was all like, and then Crips is all like, that fucking thing is disgusting, and I'm all like, Crips, I'm going to kill you.
It's like, Crips, you're fucking disgusting.
Yeah, you're a dirty hobo who lives in my camp and churns butter all day, so I don't think you have any right to dog. Get back to butter churning, you butter churner. Where the fuck is them other two? Is that them? I shot a horse. Okay. Those weren't deer, those were horses. I shot 2 fucking horses.
Dude, Cletus is very disappointed in you.
Cletus is probably jealous that they're getting more attention than he is at this point.
Then. No comment.
Alright, I'm fucking gonna get off for a while and go take a shower, so I'm done recording for now.